Hello, welcome back to more Final Fantasy 1. We're going to continue on our journey over the bridge that's now been repaired and immediately get ambushed by a Gigas Worm and an Ogre. What a great start. So these aren't too bad, it's just the same as normal. 2 DPS to take it out, our mages just get to sit back and relax. I'd rather not use spell charges if I can help it. We'll have our fighter take out the worm and our monk will take out the ogre. Now I'm not going to be showing every encounter in the game. Nowhere near. I'm not going to be showing every encounter in the game. Wait, not every encounter, but every enemy I should say. And I'm still stocked up on potions there. Now there is a cave. I wish I could make the map bigger. There's a cave to the north. I'll tell you, we'll go have a look at the cave. Let's go up to the cave. Pretty sure it is up this way. I'm sure it's at the very top of this peninsula looking place actually. Yeah, we'll go visit the cave, I believe. I'm pretty sure Matoya's cave's up the top here. You know, worst case scenario is we gain a few levels, like it's not the end of the world if we gain a few levels, especially for our monk. Raiko there. Raiko could do with some levels so that his damage gets a bit higher, because I'm not buying nunchucks for him. I don't see the point of throwing money at weapons for a monk. Helps if I can read my map though, doesn't it? You know, a game I normally play where I do nothing but look at the map. And this one time I'm not looking at the map, I make myself look like a pillock by walking straight into a bit of land. So I'm going to set fire to that one. Let's see if the ogre likes fire. God, the mages are really disappointing early game. I mean, they become absolute units later on. But early game, they're not the greatest. I can auto battle my way through this now, to be honest. There we go. Right, well, we've got a nice little level up there. So Glitz gained no strength. That's really good. But White Mage did. And honestly, Hubert's really struggling back there with his stat gains. But this is Matoya's cave. Frontwards, backwards, anywhere you see, such a strange spell to swish swishery. So these brooms speak backwards. So we've got what there? Cancel and loan. I mean, I could look into what they're saying if I really wanted to, but like, my eye. Matoya is a blind mage. Well, if they can't see us without the crystal eye, then how do you get your eyes stolen though? If they can't see it, then we are free to pillage these treasure chests for 2 potions and an antidote. They say exactly the same thing. So does that one. Did they say anything different? Did any of them say anything different? They do not. Or was it frontwards, backwards, and any way you see? It's cancel something, cancel, and I'm not sure what the other bit's supposed to be. Can we use Matoya's bed? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna chuck some potions at my guys again, just to keep them tip of top of here. So while we're walking up, thumbstick being knackered got us again. While we're walking to the next town, I'm going to quickly look up what them brooms actually say. It's been that long since I've actually done it. I've kind of forgot goblins are a cakewalk, so I don't really care about goblins. So let's see what they're saying. Ah, it's B select to open the map is what they're trying to tell you, if I remember rightly. But that's the original one. I'm not sure what they say in the Pixel Remaster. If they say anything important at all, let's make that map smaller. I do like a decently sized map, but I don't need it to be that big. What we got? Oh, a lizard. What a dangerous thing we've got here. A lizard. Hey, wow. One whole lizard. Where we're heading is, if I remember rightly, it's all the way over here. It's quite a long walk from where we actually started, this other town. But here we go anyway. I do love the battle music from this one. Anybody going, Ryko's getting a little bit low. I'll have to heal Ryko up after this. Just to make sure that he doesn't die. Do you know what? No, I'm not using the tent. The tent's a very expensive item in this game. It's very valuable. But this is the town we will come to next. This is Pravoka. Please help us. I don't think I will. Oh, pirates. Got a bad case of the pirates, eh? Well, I've got a bad case of needing to rest up in an inn. 50 gil's not terrible. We can deal paying 50 gil. While having a look here to see what these brooms say, because all I can find is what they're saying in the original. Oh, that's just the inn. What about this one? The black magic shop, what you got for us? So Blizzard, Dark, Temper and Slow. Now, Blizzard, I'll 100% take. Dark kinda sucks. So I'll take Slow, and I definitely want Temper. Temper buffs one ally's attack, which is great with a monk. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. Whereas the weapon shop here, we've got a hammer, a broadsword, a battle axe, and a scimitar. I'm not a fan of axes, but I can be tempted by a broadsword for our warrior. We can sell the rapier now. We've got nothing else to sell. I see, I might have to do some money farming this, but I'll just turn on. I'll just use the boosts and just turn XP down to 0, so I can still maintain, you know, the same levels, but actually get the guild to buy the newest stuff once we get there. Like, I'll take one more potion. I do like to keep some potions in reserve. Not even reserve, I just stockpile, to be fair. But like, we come to the armorers here and like, chainmail might be worth it now. Iron armor is really good, but it's rather expensive. Whereas one leather shield and what, three leather gloves is definitely worth it. Why is it not saying the leather gloves would do anything for me, monk? I'm kind of confused here. He doesn't have any on. There we go. Fair enough. Yeah, I might decide to grind out for the iron armor. You see, the chainmail is good. The iron armor, its defense is ridiculously good. At this point, have I missed a shop? Well, the pirate's up there. It's only the one magic shop in this town. They sell black magic. Oh no, here it is. I was going to say, where's the white magic shop? So level 2 spells. Invis, Null Shock, Silence, and Blindness. I'm going to have to go outside of town now and grind for Blindness. So I can get Blindness, Silence, and Null Shock. They're all good spells, and I mean, it's not going to take that long. Like I say, I'll just I'm pretty sure there's a speed up feature in the game. I'm almost sure there's a speed up actually. That's encounters. But I'll quickly take care of that. yeah, I'm going to quickly take care of that. Like I say, obviously, with it being the Pixel Remaster, I can just show very quickly here. Go all the way down to here. We've got boosts where I can turn XP down to 0 and guild to 4 times. So I'll gain absolutely no experience, but plenty of guild so I can come back and actually buy those spells and maybe the iron armor. But I'm going to quickly take care of that off screen, and I will meet you back in the town of Pravoka. So yeah, I'll get to it. Alright, I'm back. I've done me little bit of money farming there. As you can see, I got up to 2580, which is probably a little bit overkill, but I need 750 just for the spells alone. And my cursor was on the screen, and I'd rather it wasn't. There we go. So I've set it back to normal. I say this is the first time I've actually played this game using the boost features. When I originally got it, the boost features, the boost wasn't added into the PC version yet. So I want null shock, just reduce lightning damage is very nice. I will definitely take silence, it can come in handy. Invis is good, but I'd rather have blind there to, you know, heal blind. I don't ever find myself using invis too much. Now, with us having the extra funds here, I think I'm definitely going to partake in getting the iron armor. I see, if you're playing this on a version that isn't the Pixel Remaster, then your grind improves even better. I mean, it lowers me evasion because of the weight, but the defense boost is just phenomenal. The fact I haven't got any headgear yet kind of sucks. Even though I'm sure I could have bought headgear much earlier on and I just neglected to, apparently. But it is what it is. You know, I'll pick some up later on, I'm sure. One of the towns will have to sell it eventually, won't they? And I do want to restock on potions again. And how many have I got? One. I've got another 9 potions. Others, I just don't see the point in others. I want some Phoenix Downs. I'll take some eye drops, even though I just did get blind net. And I'll definitely take some Echo Grass. Enjoy this. I've just perfectly cut myself out on gold as if I don't need to rest up. That wasn't very smart, was it? You know what? We'll just use some of them potions we just bought. It doesn't really matter. I've still got enough spell charges. I'm not worried. So we continue on here. We talk to Bikke. You got cannonballs of steel to be talking to the great pirate. I can't believe we've just been told to get. I can't believe we've just been told to get to be keel hauled there. So this one here, we get to cast sleep on everybody again. Our white mage is again just going to be healing and potion chucking. I mean, you can see that defense coming in handy on our knight there. He took 1 singular damage. Sleep missed quite a few enemies there. Now this isn't a difficult battle. It's a dangerous battle because of how many enemies are actually in front of you. If they decide, you know, in one turn they want to gang up on one mage, that mage is going to die. But we can take care of it. Well, I'm saying that mage Hubert will die. We also use slow to reduce how many actual hits they're getting, which is the way this game works everything out. I just want to cast Temple on the monk. The monk is going to be the unit I'm going to just endlessly put physically in battle in this game. Now, I have done this game with the thief, and the thief isn't very good at the beginning, but I mean the thief is fantastic. Late game, once you pass a certain deity's trials, the thief is really good. Oh, and I looked into what the Bruins were saying, and obviously because Square Enix happen to be quite lazy, and the fact that this is just almost a 1-for-1 of the original, just upgraded ever so slightly. It's still telling you how to open your map, even though that command is completely useless in this because it's just the start button. But we get his pirate ship for kicking his and his crewmates' ass. We get a pirate ship. Yeah, we got a pirate ship. And he's going to be a hard worker. You're welcome. Are you gonna give us like? Are you gonna give us anything for, you know, beating up the pirates in your town here? Oh, there's elves, and the elf prince is asleep. Did he prick his finger on a spinning needle? Like what's this? So it turned into a Disney movie? And no ports to the north. Well, that's a lie. Because there is indeed a port to the north. Now, I can't remember if there's a port at Cornelia. But I'm not even going to go bother looking, to be honest with you. We are going to take the boat. Well, exactly where the game doesn't tell you to. If you don't talk to other people. Now, we talk to other people. Oh, so there's monsters in the sea. Oh, I didn't talk to that old man. No, old man. It's from Melmond, a town to the west, where the earth rots and the monsters attack them. No, how am I supposed to get the? How did you get here from Melmond? Never mind me getting to Melmond at the minute. When he says Melmond, he means like very far to the east on that Triangle Peninsula. It's down near there. We'll not be at Melmond for a long time. But here is our boat, and here are our sea encounters, because, you know, every good early Final Fantasy game had you fighting monsters in the sea. Sorry about that. I had to quickly sort something out there. One of my settings weren't working the way I wanted it to there on the old OBS. Well, there was some more intellect and luck for our white mage. It's a shame our white mage is a whole level behind. But yeah, the game doesn't tell you where to go here. And honestly, there's not many places to go. I really wish that I could like multi-target these spells, because, I mean, we're fighting fish. Obviously, the Sahajin are weak to lightning and the big eyes in the back are weak to ice. I mean, I would speed this up, realistically, if I decided to use some magic charges, which I might. It's just... my white mage can't really do anything. Tell you what, we'll send the black mage out there with some blizzard spells, some ice, as the enemies try to flee in horror before the killing force of my monk. My monk is literally punching slimy fish dudes to death, though. So I can't say I blame them from trying to run away from my monk. Like, he is just inflicting abject horror on them. He is just punching them to death. He had to get a license for these fists, did our monk. Should have called him Chuck, really, shouldn't we? Or Norris. But Norris sounds so bad to be calling somebody Norris. I apologise if your name or anybody you know's name is Norris. But I don't think I've ever met a Norris in my life. These battles are going to start doing my head in, to be honest with you. And there's not much I can do about it. So, we just hit the auto button and we shall auto our way through it. I say that the monsters in the sea aren't that difficult, to be honest. I mean, our knight isn't dealing a lot of damage, but he could do with a decent weapon at the minute. Ah, well, our monk is going to heavy lift us all the way through this battle. Might actually have to rely on my black mage to do some healing here. Callie's looking a bit low. Our white mage seems to be teetering there. So let's get our white mage healed up. As everyone still continues to attack our knight, who is... he's just going to sit there and take all these hits like they're not doing anything. He needs to be attacked 200 times at this point, I believe. We'll have our monks start working on the days as though our black mage can take care of the Sahajins now. Right, Sahajin. There's only one left. Goodbye. Hey, look like he's back. Turned up just at the end to do absolutely nothing. Now, if I remember correctly, our next target is actually all the way down here. Ambushed. How did they get the jump on us? I mean, I know we're in the water, and I'm guessing, you know, ambushed on the water, they've just jumped out of the water straight onto our boat, but like, hey, come on. Why is our knight, our fighter, is doing so little damage at the minute? But our monk has hit that point now where damage just doesn't exist for him really. There's no limit. He is a big brawling fighting dude. But hey, if we come down here, we will find the town that we were told about by, I think it was one of the women we spoke to in Pravoka, who was saying there was a town of elves to the south. That's how you're supposed to get your next story beat. You talk to her and she said, hey look, there's a town to the south that needs your help. Their princess fell into a deep slumber. And this is it. Now as you can see, we can't actually land the boat here. That will require me going places that I can't be bothered to go around. But here we are at the elves. I mean, even the music here is serene. Astus's curse has put our prince into a deep sleep. I mean, I'll try. No promises, but I'll try. Hey man, 5 years. 5 years. He's been asleep for 5 years and nobody's tried to wake him up at any point. Are you joking? That seems like a long time to be asleep. At elf, Astos stole into the castle and he carted away the castle's treasures. Well, I mean, excuse me, but it doesn't sound like this dark elf is to be trusted. If you're wondering how you get around the side here, it's just like this, you just hug the walls. We can't get in here yet because, you know, Mr. King. But it's there. But this is the town of Elfenhiem. Please help our prince. Where, if I remember rightly, the inn starts getting a lot. Yeah, see, look, the inn's doubled. It went from what, 30 gil a night to 50, and now it's 100 gil a night. Now, Final Fantasy 1 has one major problem with its early game. And that is just the sheer amount of stuff. I mean, iron nunchucks, not even worth it. Don't even bother. Daggers, if you've got a thief, yes. Not even worth it, and we've already got a better sword than the saber. The problem comes when we go to the magic shops. We go into here, they sell the level 3 spells at 1,000 gil a pop. That's 6,000 for between the white mage and the black mage. So we can get, what, I'll go for Fire, Thundara. I mean, Fokara can be nice to lower evasion for more hits. But I tend to just go for hold. But I can grind them. If I'm gonna get the spells, I'll do it off screen, and then obviously I'll just show you. The future will be revealed. I'll do it off screen and then just explain, you know, what purchases I made after. The iron armor we've already got. Copper armlets are fantastic and are beneficial for the monk, even though it's not shown it. But we'll take an iron shield, 1 iron helm, and 2 leather caps. As this dude can benefit from the cap, it does nothing for his defense apparently, but he can benefit from the cap. Whereas copper armlet, I'm pretty sure the copper armlet's probably on par with what he's got now. Let's have a look. What's he got now? He has the leather armor, defense 4, weight 8. Whereas the copper armor, I will get a copper armlet for all 3 of them, the white mage, black mage, and the monk, just because it lowers the weight, so my monk has slightly better evasion. But that's about the only reason. Sturdy and powerful. I'll give them a try. Have you got anywhere that sells them? So I haven't seen anything made of mithril yet, just copper. Yeah, he's going to wait. Up here, we have the level 4 spell shop at 2,500 gil a pop. Which, honestly, Haste, Blizzara, and I mean, I guess Sleeprook. I mean, Confuse can be useful. Confuse can be useful for random encounters. But as you can see, this gets ridiculously expensive at this point in the game. Obviously, Null Frost is fantastic. Vox is another good one. Fear, I don't ever use fear. I tend to go for Poisona, even though antidotes are easier, but I can't think of a time I've ever cast the fear spell, to be honest. No one knows where Astos, Dark King of the Elves, has gone. Oh look, there's only ever 3 people died in this town. Well, that's lucky, isn't it? Yeah, but you've got an elf down here talking about things made from mithril is really strong, you should give it a try. There isn't a single mithril item here. So I don't know what he's on about. But, like I say, if I grind out the things, I'll still be the same level when afterwards, because I just turn the level off. Obviously. Turn the level off, increase the gil gain. I mean, there's some good enemies around here that do give you some decent gil. Item shop, same as every other item shop, except this one now sells gold needles, which cure paralysis. Not the end of the world. I'll take another 2 sleeping bags though, because they do come in handy. High potions at the minute aren't needed, and ethers I just don't think are ever needed. You get 1 spell charge for every level back. Just be conservative with your magic in this game, realistically. Yeah, it's this elf here, isn't it? Well, yeah. You should give them a try. Oh, great. I'll go to the armor shop. I'll buy some mithril gear. Excuse me, good elf. What do you have made of mithril? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Did I sell all my excess stuff? I did not. Sell the leather shield. That's all I have excess. Awesome. So, obviously, this is where I'm going to leave it for the day. We're going to leave it in Elfenhiem. We'll go looking for Astos. Next episode, in between episodes, like I say, I will grind up, what, 7, 15, 18, 21. It's something like 24,000 gil to get what's sold here. Just so I don't have to come back and get it at another point in time. But, you know, I will take care of that. As you can see, that's me. My gold star one. I've done everything in that save file in just under 15 hours. I used a thief. Forgot about that. But yeah, like I say, I'll take care of the grinding off screen. I'll come back. Next episode, I'll have everybody's the new level 3 and 4 spells, as well as the new armor. Obviously, you don't have to do it. I'd just like to say there's a little challenge, like, you know, at these measly levels, can I get up that amount of gil? And yes, I 100% can. And if you don't turn off level up, your levels will honestly be insane by the time you're done. I mean, Glitch isn't really doing much stat wise at the minute. I mean, strength 15, but he's limited by his weapon. Whereas he's not limited by his weapon, he's limited by his weight of his equipment, which is the problem. Whereas our monk is not. Obviously, white mage is getting there. Black mage needs more health, to be honest with you. Black mage could do with a lot more health. But this is where, like I say, this is where we're leaving it. When we come back next time, I'll have a copper ring for all 3 of them, as well as their level 3 and 4 spells. Obviously, if you want to get a spell, say you didn't want, I don't know, say you didn't want slow anymore, you would have rather got that other level 2 spell and whatnot. Or now, better example. You didn't want blinder anymore. You wanted to just rely on eye drops. You just click forget. Blindness gone. You can then go and learn invis if you really want to. But I don't, so I'm not going to. But yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it for the day. So as you know, next time we'll go looking for Astos, the Dark Elf King. But as always, this is Daddy Gladdy signing out. Have a good day.